Handshakes and hugs from above. Welcome to a new episode of We Don't Talk Hoops with Arden Franklyn. I am your host, Arden Franklyn. This is a Is That Arden production coming live from the crib at 24 New York inside Hudson Yards. And I am excited for today, man. This is a guest that we're having on this show. She, to me, honestly, is a pioneer, is a trendsetter when it comes to all things fashion, sneakers, blending it with sports, looking fly. When you see her, you know the look. It's a signature. See how fly she is. You see what she's been doing. And she's been inspiring and putting people on the game to an online audience that surpasses over 2 million followers on social. This is a good friend of mine, and I'm so excited to have her on the show. Victoria Brito, how you feeling?
What a great I don't even know. Are we done now? Because that was an amazing intro. I feel great. How are you? Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. I can't complain. I appreciate you for coming on the show. I know you have an insanely busy schedule, but it was only right we had you back.
But never for the homies though.
Yeah.
Like the homie, you listen. What they don't know is I was at a damn movie premiere. This man messaged me and I said, "Hey, yes, I'm there. I gotta go though. Bye." And here
real
we are.
one,
and we locked it in.
Followed up the next day.
Absolutely.
And we're here. Vic, for you, man, I see you got a certain sneaker in your hand.
Yeah, I do.
You know, and we always ask this question to kick things off. What makes that particular shoe your personality?
Ooh, I mean, I first of all, I never it's very hard to pick sneakers in my life because I collect. I'm a lover and collector, always number one, and an admirer of colors and shapes and the new technology and everything else in between. I love this sneaker from Rihanna Puma Fenty, as y'all can see right there. Because it's unisex. So it's for everybody. And I love the color and I love the little flap. I can't open it up right now because I got a little microphone situation, but it's just a great sneaker. And I also love the heel. It's just like so like not from this world. You feel me? But I love these shoes and they're mad comfy and they don't hurt my feet. And comfort's always number one for me.
Without question. And I saw the shoe when you walked in. I was like, yo, those.
Yeah,
That's some
Rihanna's
heat.
doing her thing.
That's some
Puma,
heat.
see right there, like y'all, I did not choose this. Okay, like I got my socks on. Okay, like y'all gonna see it all today. I got my socks on.
And
But
Nina, let me also say she pressed us. She was like, yo, I don't what's going on here? I don't see this. I don't see this. So if we want some more stuff, we now know who to contact in case we want some more stuff.
Ashley Puma.
Yup, seriously. It ain't on us.
Hey,
just a startup.
I got it.
For me, man, shout out to Bad Bunny and the crew, with Adidas, Three Stripes fam. Bad Bunny been going crazy, incredible shows he's been having back home.
Para
Music
los
is
Latinos,
fire.
baby. All for
And
the
this
Latinos.
shoe, man, the amount of people I've seen walk inside 24's locations and are like, yo, do you have the Bad Bunnies? Do you have the Bad Bunnies? I looked at them myself and I was like, yo, I may need the Bad Bunnies. So I really like the shoe. I think it looks really good. It fits my aesthetic. Like, I would easily rock this, especially if there's a size 13 available. And I really like it, man. Shout out to Bad Bunny and the crew. This is really dope, and I'm excited that we get to hear about what makes these sneakers our personality. Vic, to start this off, right? Again, even with your multifacetedness and your interest across fashion, creative, and hoops, I know you love basketball. And I know, especially when you growing up in the 305
till I die.
And at Miami,
Hey.
You was watching hoops. So what are some of your earliest memories watching basketball?
Geez, well, first of all, growing up in the 305 is always something. It's quite the adventure. And back then the Heat sucked. I'm sorry, like the Heat would not that sucked. This was like way before Shaq got traded, right? So I'm just trying to paint y'all the photo of like, I remember like whenever like the Heat would tie a game and then it'd go into overtime, then another, and like I'd be up and then the next day was school and then I'd be cranky and annoyed because the Heat just could never pull through. So, I just remember watching it on TV. And then, I went to my first Heat game and I was like, oh my God, who is that guy? Flash, AKA D Wade, AKA the master, the magician, the everything
Wade
in between.
County.
Wade County. This like 305 is Wade County. I don't care what none of y'all say.
Forever. I agree.
Forever, man. Forever.
I agree.
And then, to kind of see how an organization really built around a player. I think that just showed loyalty, strength, admiration, and just, power. And then obviously they traded Shaq and then they won that one. And I think that was so special. And then of course, Braun and Bosch and all that. But that was pretty amazing. But for me, the best memory I had was I remember going to one of the playoff games. It was not the finals because those tickets like were like through the roof. And I saw, the dance, so to speak, because I'm a dancer. So I saw the dance between Shaq and Wade, and I thought it was just incredible. Jaw dropped to the ground type shit. It was amazing.
Fun question I got for you. Top 5 Heat players ever.
Oh, Alonzo Mourning.
Alonzo, shout out to Big
Here, yeah,
Zo.
remember
Shout out
Zozo?
to
Come
Big
on,
Zo.
Zo.
Yeah, Alonzo, we like
Zo.
that. That's one.
Sheesh. Wade, of course.
Wade, okay. That's 2 down.
God, there's so much. Oh my God, there's so much. Hold on. You know what? I love me a little Haslam. You can never go wrong with Haslam.
UD. Okay,
UD.
the vet.
UD.
Yeah.
Allen played there for a minute, right?
Ray Allen a couple years.
A couple years, but he left his mark, in my opinion.
Of course, the shot. Game 6.
So there, put that number 4.
Ray Allen, okay.
Ray Allen and oh man, I know what everyone's gonna want me to say, but I'm not gonna say it.
I
ain't gonna say it. Stop it. No, LeBron ain't getting it. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Bro.
I'm sorry.
What?
No, look.
He left my team for you guys.
But that's why for me, he's always gonna be top 5 in Cleveland.
I mean, he's top 1 in Cleveland. But
okay, but
he went to y'all for 4 years, got y'all 2 chips with the
okay,
dip.
Fine, Braun. Okay, I feel the pressure.
Peer pressure's real.
I'm leaving. No.
Peer pressure's real, damn it. Come on, Braun.
Yeah.
Braun. But if you didn't have to pick Braun, who would have been your 5th?
See, the thing is with
I'm surprised you didn't say?
Who?
Hardaway?
It was either him or what was his name? He was part of that winning team too. And I loved his presence. That Birdman guy. I liked him.
Chris Anderson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Birdman left his mark on that winning team. I don't care what no one says. So it was a toss-up. So
no, that's a strong list. That is a strong list.
I do know my basketball.
You
people.
do.
Okay, don't
you
let
do.
all this beauty fool
and I know you know you basketball because I had the chance to see those incredible posts with you, rightfully so, geeking out over DT. One of the GOATs, Diana Taurasi.
I mean,
what was that like?
That was, I got a call. I was on holiday, and my friend Jacqueline, who's over at Amazon, was like, "Hey, we're doing this new documentary with Diana Taurasi." I was like, "You mean the actual GOAT of the WNBA? You mean like the White Mamba, Diana DT?" She's like, "Yeah, can you come?" And I had to check the dates, and thank God I was back in town, and I went, and it was one of those. It was very small and intimate. So it's one of those situations where I'm like, I never like crowding anyone. I just like to feel the vibe, do what I need to do. And, they pushed me right to her. And we spoke, and, she a Latina like me. She's from Argentina. I'm from Brazil. Obviously, I do speak Spanish because I did grow up in the 305. And, we spoke, and, to really relate to someone who's just like me, part of the LGBTQIA community, and has been such a beautiful, strong voice for our community that we need on and off the court is beautiful. And to just kind of see this woman who was so ahead of her time and who paved the way for where we're at now in the WNBA. And I love the Caitlin, the Clarks,
Yeah.
the
Paige Beckers,
the Sabrinas, I mean everybody. But it's one of those things where you're like, but who do you really tip your hat off to? That's DT. Yeah. Ain't no one gonna find me on that. That's her. Yeah. And I got to meet her, and like she hugged me, and I was just like, oh my God. But no, she's amazing. Yeah. I was super happy.
What is it about this incredible relationship we're seeing, not only between basketball and the Latino community, but also basketball and the LGBTQ plus community? Like and I've been telling people, unfortunately the Liberty lost last night, so their season is done. Now I've spent 9 seasons covering the New York Liberty. If there's been anybody who's been making the Liberty games go crazy, it's really been the LGBTQ plus community. What is it about both communities that have made for incredible basketball fans?
I think what it is, obviously we know what the LGBTQ community stands for, and if they keep adding more, I'm human. I might start forgetting at this point, but I think for the women, I cannot speak for my lovely gay brothers, but for the women, we love to rock our snapbacks, we love to rock our hats, and we love dope sneakers, and we love our clothes, and we love to be powerful women, and you get all that in that game. And then of course, if you go to the Crown Club, then you really get to see it all in action before and after the game in Brooklyn. And I think it's just we see ourselves growing, and we know what time it is. It's just people are now finally waking up to it. You're welcome.
Absolutely, absolutely. Vic, for you, right? Just in general, seeing how close basketball and fashion have become, right? We're seeing more and more basketball players walk the runways, right? The Sports Illustrated covers. We see a lot more models at games, as well as doing really cool collabs with basketball. What have your thoughts been on seeing their relationship grow and grow so beautifully?
Uh, the job's not finished, as my favorite basketball player of all time would say. May he rest in peace, Kobe Bean Bryant. It's beautiful now, but you also gotta take your hat off to my man that I'm rocking,
Bubba
AI.
Chuck, yeah.
Someone had to do it first and then get scrutinized. And you know, I see so much of myself in him because in fashion I've always treaded a beautiful line of like, but I can do both. But unfortunately, one side didn't want to listen to the other side. And, but I think now in 2025, we're merging it. We're not there yet. But it's beautiful to see from the tunnel walks to like what's on your feet, the kicks, and like, oh damn, you got those. And like if you could sit courtside, you're like, yo, like what are you rocking? Oh damn, you got those on. And it's such a conversation starter piece from everything from because like when I build my outfits, I always go from feet up. So it's like I want the shoes to direct me on what I should wear. So I kind of feel like that's how it is, even for the players in Tunnel Walk to even the fans. We always want to look our best because you never know who's watching.
Throughout your career, right? How many lessons you've picked up from basketball that you have applied to your career?
Oh, I mean, again, a nod to Bean, the Mama Mentality book. That I live by that. Like that book is how he is and how he structures his life and like how he was really able to be authentically him through his trials and tribulations. That's always number one. To then overcome that and then to allow himself to be scared and then, win in the end, like really win. And it's just such a shame, that we lost him too soon. But I always try to like have his energy around because I've just learned so much and I still do to this day.
Gotta talk sneakers with you. Big part of your personality, big part of what you do. Which signature sneakers, right? For those that don't know, when I say signature sneakers, I'm talking about the sneakers that we see on the court between athletes and a brand. Which signature sneakers have really caught your attention?
And it's not because I'm rocking Pumas or anything. It's just I really love the Lamellos. I got a
Lamellos are
few.
tough.
They're comfy. And he has his own brand called oh god, I'm probably gonna butcher it. Sorry, because I know that's his middle name. I'm
I
now
know, I
learning
know,
this.
I know what you're talking about.
La France,
Yeah,
La France.
yeah,
God,
they
I
got
hope
some
I'm sorry,
comfy
Lamelo. If you
shoes.
if you see this, please send me some. Um, La France. Those are beautiful. They feel like clouds. They're so dope.
Yes,
And I just love his like take on like Ricky Morty and like all like these like
yes.
you know um his take on like his favorite cartoons, and it's still him. The identity of Puma is very there and his identity is very there. And then of course, like again, not to go back to Kobe, but like all the players love rocking Kobe's because they are truly the best basketball shoe created for players to play. I feel that. Sorry, just saying.
No, I mean
But
the
yeah,
Lamellos have been going crazy. To me, I think the ladies got the best signature shoes right now.
Stewie's, yeah.
The Stewies are tough.
Stewie's are tough.
Sabrina's have been going crazy. I personally would go Sabrina's and the A1s. That's the best signature shoes out right now.
Angel Reese's,
Angel Reese's
yeah.
look tough.
Angel Reese, don't mess with her.
Angel Reese's
Honey,
look
because when she got
tough.
her hair up, it's time. Because I don't know what shoes are gonna come out, but it's time. No, I think right now, like the girls, you know, they're they're giving y'all, not me, they're giving y'all a run for your money, definitely.
I
Just
think they
saying.
got the best shoes right
Yeah.
now. Honestly
Thank God,
speaking,
something. Give us something.
I think they got the best shoes right now. I really
Absolutely.
like what Sabbath got. I really like what Asia has with the A1s. Andrew has some heat.
Oh yeah.
Caitlin has something on the way. So yeah, and Stewie. Stewie's been great.
Stewie is
Stewie's been
don't mess
consistent
with
with
Stewie,
with
man.
that line, with that Puma line.
Yeah.
Of course, shout out to my Puma fam. They've blessed me over the years with several pairs of the Stewies and
Here we
then
go.
some. For you to continue talking about sneakers, here's a fun question. If you were able to have a dream collab between you and a signature basketball player and a brand, what would that collab be on the kick side?
Y'all can't do this.
We could do this. This is We Don't Talk Hoops.
Oh
We could do
shit.
that.
We don't talk. Honestly, Lamelo, because he's like a little alien. So it go me, Lamelo, Puma, or me, AI and Reebok. Because those are the two most. AI was always misunderstood off and on the court, and that's how I feel in uh in so many ways in my own life, and I can kind of like see myself in him. And LaMelo's not misunderstood; he's just different. So like, and that's me. So either or, it'd be myself Puma LaMelo or myself AI and Reebok, 100%.
So that's for sneakers.
Yeah.
Now, if you had the chance to fulfill a dream collab between an athlete and a brand for the clothing line, who would it be? Because a lot of athletes been doing their thing. A lot of
Yeah.
athletes have been doing their thing with the clothing collection. I know we've talked about them a couple times. I promise y'all, they're not a sponsor of the show yet. This
Not
is just
yet.
natural love. But like, I really like what Puma and Stewie did with her
Bro,
line.
the Puma collabs are. This is not. This is just what is. But I'm gonna switch it up on you. Here you go. Huh? Because it's never been done. Not that I know of. I don't think. Huh? Let me see. Myself. What's his name? Boy Wonder. From the Heat. White boy.
Tyler Hero?
I love him. His style is bananas. He's silent but deadly, but he's ready. Myself, Boy Wonder, and Gucci. That'll be fire.
That's freaking good.
Yeah. Nah, he's
That's
because I
good.
met him a few times. He's cool. Myself, Tyler Hero, and Gucci. That'll be what? Say less. Call me. No, yeah.
Damn, that's really good.
I
Wow,
know.
I love that. I love that.
I bet you no one answered like that.
Listen, I got one more question
Yeah.
for you, Vic. To go back to what you said earlier, right? Like, even though there's been a lot of progress between basketball and fashion,
Mhm.
there's still a lot more to be done.
Mhm.
What is one thing in particular that you think should happen in order for the relationship to reach another level of positivity and action?
In men's basketball or women's basketball?
Basketball in general.
I don't think it's the players. I think it's just like the behind the scenes people. Sometimes they need to get these stories a little bit better, authenticity, and not just kind of go with like what works. Like those kind of people that always like work the circuits and go to like activations and they're just like ha 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 and they come and they do the two kisses. And I get it, a business is a business, but at the end of the day, I think what's going to outlast everything is authenticity. And I think our world needs it now more than ever, in men and in female. You know, they got to get rid of all these little ambassadors, stylists to these basketball players. Like, stick to your lane. And it's great that you do, but like, don't try to, you know, muddy the waters saying that you do all these things, because then like you're probably missing out on someone like you, on someone like me, on people who really embody this, know it and love it and live it and breathe it. So I think that needs to happen. Authenticity.
Vic, hell of an answer. Like we do at the end of every episode, we got to do a shoe toast. Cheers to what's been a great
Cheers.
episode.
There you go. Bam.
Yes,
Cheers.
yes. Make sure you support the homie.
And support the homie.
Oh, Victoria.
Yeah, Victoria, baby.
Victoria up by so much more and then some. I appreciate you. Thank you for
Absolutely.
pulling up on the show.
Always.
Keep being great. Keep setting the tone. You already know we rocking with you. Again, folks, that is the latest episode of We Don't Talk Hoops with Arden Franklyn. Handshakes and hugs from above. Signing off, man. Talk to y'all next time.
Later.